It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Thank you so much, Ewan. Well, the annual Woolworths Charity Ball took place this weekend, and with the theme being Alice in Wonderland, we thought we'd take a trip down the rabbit hole and look back at how the funds raised by the Woolworths Trust at last year's event have made a very big difference.
This year's Charity Ball saw Woolies employees and suppliers donning mad hats and Cheshire Cat grins for the Alice in Wonderland theme. The ball raises funds for the Woolworths Trust, which strives to make a meaningful impact in local communities by supporting programs that improve food security, reduce child vulnerability and uplift education.
It can sound like a fundraising, but it's great partnerships. You know, the trust has really been embedded on partnerships. This is partnerships with our suppliers, and we partner with our customers, we partner with our employees. So we've got a lot of our customers already who are nominating the Woolworths Trust as a beneficiary when they swap the My School card. We've got funds in the excess of about 200,000 rands a month coming through because the customer has chose Woolworths Trust as a beneficiary. So that's a great partnership.
One of the fabulous experiences that was auctioned off to generous bidder Jean-Baptiste was a once-in-a-lifetime experience to meet Pharrell Williams, who is partnering with Woolworths on their good business journey.
No, well, we are very pleased and proud to participate in all the effort being made by Woolies into the charity, and I think it's fantastic what is being done tonight.
The money that's raised here tonight is going to be put to incredibly good use across South Africa. The Woolworths Trust really works with amazing children's charities, educational charities, and so what we're really excited about, the money that we can raise here tonight, we can put to use to create a better future for South African children, and I think that's incredibly exciting, and it really means that all this fun tonight is in a good cause.
From providing 5,000 tutu desks with My School, My Village, My Planet and the Desmond Tutu Desk campaign to the opening of Africa's first child-safe centre, the funds raised last year made a big difference in communities.
Zinzi, the Child Safe Centre has been doing incredible work over the past year, but in terms of the actual visibility of the building, what difference did that make in the community?
You know, when we went into partnership with Child Safe, the organization, they were doing work already, but what was not visible is a place where people can go and really have a sense of how they can protect their kids in the home. So the Child Safe Center actually went there. The parents in the hospital can actually walk in and see where the dangers in the bathrooms are and touch and feel, and it feels like home. And a lot of women and fathers sometimes in the hospital, you know, precinct that sit and wait for their children whilst they're being attended to in the hospital. It's amazing how those people turn their wait into an educational session. They go in there, they sometimes self-educate themselves by just being in the center, and sometimes they find themselves in education sessions.
In just a year, hundreds of parents, teachers and caregivers have been equipped with knowledge to reduce injuries and accidents around the home in creches and schools.
South Trust is really trying to, through our expanded strategy, protect children and keep them healthy, free from injury and illness, and keep them back home where they belong.
Part of keeping children healthy is teaching them to grow their own food, and the Woolworths Trust has donated more than 20 million rand to the EduPlant food gardening program coordinated by Food and Trees for Africa. Mfudisweni Primary School won last year, and since then the 15,000 rand prize money has been put back into the school's vegetable garden.
Permaculture projects that teaches children how to grow food at home and at school. And behind that also we are looking at careers that they can carry and get jobs in future. When I see that sometimes the child needs something like clothing, I just try to sell the food so that I get money and support the child. This program is helping, is influencing the community.
Teaching children where food comes from is obviously really important, but it's even more important if you can teach children how to grow their own food. So food security is a big focus area for the Woolworths Trust, and we've been supporting EduPlant program for a number of years. The EduPlant program is fantastic. It teaches children how to grow their own food, but it's broader than just the children. The children are able to then take that information and share it with their communities. And what we see in some schools is they start with small little gardens and they grow bigger and bigger, and they have these ginormous food forests. They're able to use that food, they supplement their feeding scheme, they can sell some of the surplus food as well. So the children are learning some knowledge and life skills that they could use later if they decide that that's perhaps an avenue that they want to go into.
Thanks to the generous support, the ball raised essential funds to continue the fantastic work done in schools and communities for another year.